The MetaQuest Plus subscription service just got a massive update which brings so much more value. So if you've already got a subscription, things just got a lot better for you. But if you've not yet subscribed, now might be the time to consider signing up. What's going on, virtual friends, and welcome to the Virtual Moves channel. My name's Pete, and in today's video I'm going to be running you through everything you need to know about the new update to the MetaQuest Plus subscription service. As always, there'll be timestamps in the description so you can skip to whatever bit you're actually interested in, but let's kick things off by talking about what MetaQuest Plus actually is, just in case you're new here. So it's essentially the Netflix but for VR, Meta's subscription service where you pay $7.99 each month to basically get a selection of games for free. You can download them, play them as much as you want, and you have access to them as long as you have an active subscription. But don't worry if for whatever reason you need to pause your subscription, maybe you aren't going to be playing VR for a month, or maybe money's just a little bit tight. Once you decide to resume your subscription, you'll pick things up from where you left off, so you won't lose any of your downloaded games and you won't lose any of your progress. Now that that's out the way, let's jump into the Quest headset and see what's new. So once you're in the virtual world, you first want to go to the store. And here you'll see, in fact, over here, your VR subscription has been turbocharged. The new Games Catalogue is here, and this is what we're talking about today. So it used to be the case that you basically just got 2 curated titles each month chosen by Meta, and you would have those games to play for that month. Well, you'd have them to play for as long as you have a subscription, but you could only download them for that month. So if you missed it for whatever reason, you unfortunately lose those games. You wouldn't be able to download them. But now, with the Games Catalogue, we have a much wider selection of games that are available for longer than the month. We don't know exactly how long the Games Catalogue will be refreshed, or how long the games will be available on the catalogue for. Meta did say that they will be refreshing the Games Catalogue, but they didn't specify how often. But you'd assume it would be longer than the month, otherwise it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So you're expecting at least 2, maybe 3 months, I'm guessing, until they refresh the catalog. So if you want to access your MetaQuest Plus, you first want to go here to Quest Plus, select that, and you'll be taken to this page here. So as you can see, these are the 2 monthly titles for March. Over here you can see that I've got Contractors already installed. I actually bought that myself a little while ago. So unfortunately, as of yet, if you already own one of the titles from the monthly picks, you don't get a replacement. You just only get the one new title from that pick. But more importantly, we have this new Games Catalogue down here. So as you can see, you have way more games to choose from. There's 10 over here, and then if you go see all, you'll now be brought to the full list of games in the catalog for the moment. This is a total of 13 games, plus the 2 monthly picks. That gives you 15 free games if you were to pick up a MetaQuest Plus subscription right now. And as you can see, these games are pretty much all big titles. So the approach Meta's clearly gone with here is they've gone with big titles that have been highly rated. So as you can see, 4.8. Onward has a 4.2. These are pretty highly rated games, but they're not the latest games, so you're unlikely to see brand new titles appearing on the catalog, but they've done a good job of choosing popular old titles that you may have been wanting to pick up for a little while, but maybe you weren't sure about what to spend your money on. Well, now you can spend your money on a subscription and have the opportunity to play a bunch of these games. So for example, Fruit Ninja is a game that I've actually really been wanting to play in VR. I used to play it all the time on my mobile, but I couldn't justify paying the $15 price tag for essentially a game that I used to play while waiting for the bus on my phone. But now I don't have to, since I've already got the subscription. And by the way, I am on the 6 months free subscription that you got if you picked up a Quest 3 headset sometime last year. So I haven't even paid for a subscription yet, and I'm getting access to all of these games, which I think is awesome. Red Matter, again, another one that I am very excited to dive into. So yeah, these are the games that are currently available in the Games Catalogue. Like I said, we don't know how long they'll be here for, but I'm assuming 2 to 3 months before they get refreshed. I'll scroll through a little bit slower so you can have a look at all of the games here. But like I said, that's 13 games in the catalog, plus 2 games up here. These will get refreshed every month, so you will get some new games. It's not going to be too stale, but at the same time, you have a chance to kind of get through the games in the catalog without kind of losing access to them. I like how you can also see the original full prices for the games, and they're kind of just crossed out here, so you can kind of see the money that you would be saving if you were to actually just buy all of the games individually one by one. Now, I know it's not exactly the same because you have to continue to pay for a subscription to be able to access these games, but honestly, I really don't think it's a bad deal because, you know, like I said, you don't lose anything if you stop paying for your subscription. It just basically gets put on pause. As soon as you have the cash or the free time to continue playing the games, then you restart your subscription and you can just pick up where you left off. So I honestly don't think it's a terrible deal, especially if you want to try out a lot of different types of games, but you don't necessarily want to splash a whole bunch of cash on games that you might not fully enjoy. I also definitely think that because of this subscription, I'll be playing a lot of games that I previously wouldn't have tried or considered. So again, like something like Demeo, I know is very highly rated, but like it's not exactly my kind of game, at least not from what I've seen, so I wouldn't have paid $40 for it, but now that I can try it out, who knows, maybe it'll be a blast. Leave me a comment letting me know what game you're most excited to play from the new Games Catalogue. I'm gonna go back to the real world now because me talking and not moving my lips is kind of freaking me out. I don't like it. Okay, that's better. So yeah, hopefully that answered all of your questions about the new update to the MetaQuest Plus subscription service. If I did miss anything, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I just want to mention it again. I've said it in previous videos, but I'm just genuinely impressed with how Meta continues to push new, like meaningful, significant updates to the Quest headsets long after their release. They could have just released the headsets and just left them and then moved on to the next project, but they are really sticking around and trying to improve the experience for all of the Quest headsets, and I hope they continue to release big updates like this long into the future. Hopefully augments will be coming soon in the next update maybe. I was kind of expecting it in this update, but I guess not. But yeah, I guess I just want to say I appreciate it, and thanks, Zuck, for doing that. If you enjoyed the video today, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed to the channel. We're a few months into the YouTube game, and I'm really trying to grow the community a little bit more, and I think it'd be really cool to see more of you guys around the channel and in the comments. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, maybe consider subscribing, or check out one of these videos over here. They'll probably be pretty good. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.